friends, wish you all a very happy new year. Today we are going to do this scene. We went to this place yesterday. It's Virginia Arboretum, very beautiful in every weather. So this is a very simple landscape. In order to understand tonal value clearly, what I do is just edit it and save it as a black and white. And now you can see it has a landmass, maybe 40%. I will just move the horizon a little, depending on whether I want to do this more or sky more. Sky is not dramatic, so I'll move sky up 30%, maybe 70 or 60%, the bottom part. So it's a S kind of a composition. 1, 2, 2. This is a very popular Joseph Zbukvich does a lot, and in some of his videos he explained this S. I mean, I'm a amateur new painter, painting from last 5-6 years, but let's paint. I mean, have fun. You see, this is middle value, this is middle value, this all is light value, and this is very dark. So let's have fun. Oh yeah, for colors, let me try to keep it here. For colors, I have taken, don't go on my palette because I use these all remaining one to make grays. I don't, colors are expensive. I use every bit of I can, unless it's very clear sunset kind of view, which it's not. So I'm using Indian yellow, I'm using raw sienna. These two will be used for my yellows and to make green. I'm using ultramarine blue. I'm using rose madder for some warm, some red tone, and burnt sienna. I think it's a little bit of viridian too for green. So just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 color palette. Not a lot happening here. All right, let's paint. For brushes, I'm primarily using one flat brush and this round. That's a good point. And for small ones, it could be either this or really a rigger. Wetting the paper for sky, and I'm keeping more sky up. Just a graded wash. Top is a little more, so I'm adding raw madder and ultramarine to make it and go the top part, give it a depth. Maybe sky is coming from this side, so this all is wet, by the way. So I think I'm happy with the sky. I could go a little dark here. You see the side is pretty dark, but I'm not in the mood to do very dark. So next is the far side. So while this is wet, bring in some burnt sienna and ultramarine for far. will leave some white actually. But not uniform. Side of my brush. While this is all still wet, there's a time to drop any one side, whether this side or this side, a mountain. I won't probably do it this side. I'm using cobalt blue for this. That's it. We will darken this, but I think so far, well, we can bring some more foliage, far ones. Same color, ultramarine blue and burnt sienna. Just some verticals. Too horizontal, so just need to add some for composition's sake. All right, now time to do this piece. There is one here, it's a very light, which is bright, catching sunlight, so I don't want to lose that, and I want to retain that the very first wash. I will have to clean my palette because I want a good yellow. So I'm mixing some of my Indian yellow and raw sienna that I took. This was the yellow patch I was talking. I'll cover some of this here so that only some is seen. Otherwise the whole horizontal patch would not look too good. If it looks too yellow to you right now, it's going to get dimmer once it dries. Now while this is wet, it's a time to start introducing other colors. Add some more raw sienna in it. Still yellow, add more raw sienna. Oh, sorry, burnt sienna. And I will leave some white for sparkle. Not too much, but some. Slowly going down. I want to keep this area very light. And then pick up again. Adding some blue to make it dull green. less water this side. While it is wet, sprinkle some water for texture. And we need this to dry, so we'll come back after I dry. Okay friends, I'm back. This is dry now. Happy with the first wash. Now have to do this part. This is pretty dark, and then another layer, and that'll give the depth. So this is already fine. I just need to develop maybe a little darker here at the base and give it the same S composition I was talking. This here, and then this is very flat right now, so I might just sprinkle some dark, make it wet, sprinkle just to give it a ground texture. And then here is some some dried trees, and then I'll call it done. If I need, I might wet the sky and then give one more wash here at the dawn. I should have done it the very first, but it happens. Watercolor is never like you plan this and exactly things whatever you decide at that point. All right, so need to take some fresh colors, and let's start this. I probably will introduce one more color, which is burnt umber. Need to take that off. This will be my middle to dark tone. So it's pretty dark, but not very dark. I want to do it maybe from here. And I'm not taking black, but I'm taking a little bit of, if you have Payne's gray, or if you have neutral tint. I'm just looking for that. Okay, I'll wet it a little bit. Just the base of it. So I'm trying to make S composition. Now taking more burnt sienna, and we'll do a closer tree. And with this knife, just break it a little bit while it's wet. And with a dry brush, just pure pigment. bit of green, viridian green in it as well, just to change the, and whatever is left, that's what I want you to be seen, this yellow, not everything. Some shadows. So it's coming, it's developing. Now this last part, I need to give an effect of some texture on ground. There's a lot going here. Before that, some tall trees. Otherwise it's very linear, so we have to break that. And I don't want to cover white that I left it. This piece. I won't touch some part of it because I want to keep the very first freshness of the very first wash. So maybe I will wet it. Take a very thick paint of burnt sienna and viridian. I'll have to mix a little bit water so that it can stand out. More green, I need to take more burnt sienna. I can do one side more, which I want to develop as a tree, this shrub, and then going further I need to just be careful that it doesn't drop everywhere. And then with my rigger brush, blue, ultramarine, and give shading black. Towards the bottom you can increase the color just to give the depth. Just looking for some trees for this level here, so it will go up from here. Don't cover everything, some of the yellow should be seen. This to wet a little bit. Right now it's too wet. So if I do, I think this is good. So now I can add some more grassy effect. So all you got to do is play and see the timing, how wet it is, how saturated your paint is, how much water you have in the brush, and there is no shortcut. You got to practice, you got to practice, you got to practice. So it's coming fine. I'm pretty happy with this. At this is the decision making point. I don't know at this point. I'm not sure if I want to do this as a darker. Here it's very dark, but I again don't want to be a slave of the photograph. This is, if I'm happy, great. If not, maybe another option is I put a big tree here. From here, that takes kind of this, but not too sure. Sometimes simple is beautiful. Like there's not too much going, and I'm happy with that. Probably will just add some birds and call it done. That's it. It's not wet, so I can't sign off right now, but again, this is a very simple way. What I showed, a recap, whatever picture you have, do it a black and white version. That gives you good tonal values. Like I immediately know this part has to be very light. This is what I kept it very light. This is the darkest tone. This is my darkest tone. This is middle ground, middle tone. This is what I have. It's not too dark, not too light. This is again a middle tone here. If you like it, please subscribe, comment, leave comments. It's encouraging, and hope you like it. Thank you, and wish you again a very happy new year.